They lost their roof, they lost their home, they lost their family, they lost everything they had. We are fixing 3,011 homes that were devastated by the explosion. So you can see the ceiling is very simply cracked open, and we have to fix this immediately. The first rain is usually around the second week of September, so we're running against time. Beit El Baraka is a Lebanon-based charity, and what we do is we take care of all sorts of families that are in need of support, basically for food, for shelter, and for medical. Now, following the 4 August explosion, something changed in the rehabilitation of homes department. So we inaugurated a new department now. We have volunteer engineers and architects, and with them we have 12 teams of contractors, because we are fixing 3,011 homes that were devastated by the explosion, and 200 small shops. Our network provides jobs for points. Every person who works with us today gets to have points, and with these points we can help people get more food, more medication if they need it. Maybe they would like to buy a couch, so they get the chance to work to get more points, and with these points they can ask us for anything they need. If you want, it helps you keep a certain economy alive, although it's an economy of barter, but still it doesn't let people become too dependent on charity. Following the explosion, what has changed is that first of all, the needs have changed. We're talking about a disappearing middle class who has money, but unfortunately their money is stuck in the bank. So they have money, but they don't have access to this money. So we need to help them now, immediately before the rain starts, because they need to close their windows and their doors. When you go into these people's homes, the first thing that gets to you is how unfair this is. And so when you talk to them, they are still under shock. Don't forget that they're sleeping in roofless homes. They don't have beds. They're sleeping on the floor. When you talk to them, these people speak 3 languages, and they're very well educated. These are the intellectual elite of Lebanon who live in this part of Beirut. I mean, you talk to them, and then you have this doctor who tells you, I've been sleeping on the ground, on the floor with my wife, because we're still waiting, hoping to get a bed. And then you look across the street and you find this little old lady sitting in her house, and she has no windows, no ceiling, no door, and she's just waiting for someone to come and help her. And there has been absolutely no decision taken from the government to do anything with regards to these homes. Absolutely nothing. So where are they today? Why aren't they doing anything? Yes, we are going to seek intervention. Yes, we are going to seek international intervention. President Macron came to Lebanon twice. The first time he came was immediately after the explosion. He asked to meet the charities because he understood that the charities are doing all the work and the government is absolutely unreliable. We could see from his immediate response now that he did answer everything we asked for on the second day of the bomb. The budget needed today to rebuild Lebanon, to get students back to school, to get hospitals rebuilt and homes rebuilt, can never be covered by individuals. This has to be funding that comes from other governments. Lack of vision and lack of planning that has led all these NGOs to play the part, somewhere along the line, to play the part of the government. What all of this has taught me is that the good thing always ends up happening. No matter what you do, things go back to the way they should be, and justice always prevails.